Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So this week I've left Dunstan Hill Camping and Caravan Club and I'm working my way down the northeast coast, going to one or two places that I've been before, some other places that I've never been before. But the ultimate aim of this week, as well as visiting different places, is for me to actually stop off-grid for free. So I'm not going to be doing any campsites, anything like that. Everywhere I'm going to be stopping is going to be for free. So stay tuned and welcome along. So I'm here at Aldi. I've just got my shopping, all the usual stuff, a bit of bread, bit of milk. It's, by the way, it's gammon for tea tonight, for a change. And anyway, I'm at a town called Alnwick. And what I've noticed on this Aldi, and I've noticed it on another one at least, is that there's no restrictions on the car parking at all. There's no signs saying, you know, you got 90 minutes or, you know, 2 hours, no return, anything. There's nothing on there. I've checked on the lamppost, I've checked on the wall, I've checked everywhere, and there isn't anything. So in theory, I could stop here. Correct me if I'm wrong, put it down in the comments, but in theory, I could stop here overnight without any problems. I'm not going to do it, but, you know, it's maybe one video, I'll give that a try, just to see if you can do it or not. But anyway, it's time to go on. We're now off to a town called Amble, which is by the coast, and off to take a few pictures, some more fresh sea air. So let's get to it. I'm here at a place called Amble, so I've got a nice parking spot here. Just whiz round so you can see where I am. The town and the harbour is that way, that's where I'll be heading. Now this park up is free. You can actually stop for, it's just outside the town, you can actually stop for 72 hours, but there's no camping, no caravanning, nothing like that. So that just means that if you're a car, you can stop here for 72 hours. Well, I suppose if you're a motorhome, you can, as long as nobody's in it, which would defeat the object, I think. But anyway, I'm stopping here for this afternoon, then at tea time I'll be going off to the next place. But I'm off in that direction now. I'm going to check out Amble. So it's just a short walk, just by the kids' playground, which is really nice and immaculate. And we come to the harbour. Nice views. They've got a nice beach over there as well. I'll just come over here so you can see it, and I'll spin the camera around. So yeah, they've got a nice beach there, and you've got this really long walkway. I don't know why there's two walkways that meet each other, and then you come across, and this is your sea view. You've got your lighthouse over there, and then you can see out to sea. And for kids adventuring, plenty of rocks and rock pools down here. Yeah, let's go over to the lighthouse. So unfortunately we can't go any further, which is a shame, but we'll just have a spin around and see what we can see. I've just noticed the big black cloud there, and it looks to the side, it's actually over there. It could be raining. I'm just wondering, the wind is blowing that way, which is good because I'm later on going that way, so I'm going to be away from it. So I've come to the end of the harbour and just having a little walk around, but I've noticed, if you see in the distance there, there's an ice cream truck. But I had an ice cream yesterday, that was a treat. I can't be everyone every day. Got to watch the figure. So I had to hot tail it back to the van because I thought, I won't need my coat today. I'll be all right, won't need my coat. And lo and behold, just after I've taken some shots of the harbour, the heavens opened, and so I've had a free shower. Better get inside the van, get the kettle on, cup of tea. Well, it's time to leave Amble and we're going to park up for the evening. It's a short, about 11 minutes drive away, down a beaten track. So let's hope there's only about 4 or 5 spaces. Let's hope we can get on there. It's not too far away from the coast. So let's go and let's find a park up for tonight. So it's time to get tea on. I did say earlier that we were having gammon tonight, and that's right. There's the gammon cooking away. I've got the baked beans here to go in the microwave, and in the microwave at the moment I do have the jacket potato going. So jacket potato, beans and gammon, and I might even put an egg on there as well. So can't wait for this to be finished and have my tea. Looking forward to it. So I don't think I'm ready for MasterChef, but at least this is what I managed to whip up. So there's my tea for tonight. Beans, jacket potato, gammon, egg, bread and butter, a little bit of olive margarine spread. I'm just going to whip the kettle on now and have a nice cup of tea. So I've come this morning for an early stroll onto the beach, and if you're into beaches, then this is definitely the place to be. It's only a short walk from the park up over there, but just look at the beaches. Many dog walkers come here, and you can see why, because it's just fantastic for the dogs. So if I look north, you can see the beach there. And if I turn the other way, south, it's just beach amongst beach and beach as far as you can go, really. So this is a great place for the beach. I'm just going to have a walk along and see what I can see. I've just come back from the beach. Beach is over there, and you can see this is a nice area. I don't know if it's a nature reserve, but it is good for bird watching because they do actually have hides, which free hides where you can go in and either take photographs of the birds or just watch them through your binoculars. And you do get people down here. If you can just see behind me, there's the track. And the track here as well. You get people running down here, walking down here, cycling down here. It's a fantastic place, and nice and peaceful is this as well. So also, just in the background, you can see that's where the park up is. We've got 3 vehicles there at the moment. Mine, there's a guy and his wife with some dogs from Barnsley. I don't know who the other guy is. He's turned up in the middle of the night. So back to the van. Time to get a little bit of breakfast. And this was the park up for the evening. It's on, found it on Park for Night, free, so there seems to be no limitations. It says spaces for 4 to 5. If you've got like bigger vans, you'll get 3 on here, and it is first come, first serve. There was someone who came but couldn't get on because it was full, but these are lanes just down here that you can actually park on as well. So this was on Park for Night. I'll put it up on the screen. What 3 words of where it is? Well, it's a beautiful day, sun is shining, but it's time to move on. I'm going to leave this place now. We're going to go to Blyth, and then we're going to head off also to what I call Vera country. If you ever watched the TV series Vera, we're off to Whitley Bay, hopefully to get some fish and chips. But first off to Blyth. We've got about a 30-minute drive, so let's go. And in no time, I'm at Blyth. It's called the Mermaid Car Park. Now, I'm here about 9:20, and the car park's full. I've managed to find one space that I've squeezed it into. I haven't found any spaces for motorhomes as such. There's a couple of spaces next to me for coaches, but I've managed to squeeze on here. And as you can see, it's a big car park as well. But obviously a very popular place. And also the other thing about the car park is it's free as well. No overnight stopping on this, but it is free. So I'm going to go and just about 100 metres to the beach, have a look on there, take some photos as well. There's some World War I stuff up here, so I'm going to have a look at that as well. So it's time to get the big guns out. We got some guns here. Now, these are replica guns. I assume these are replica from World War I because we have some concrete structures over there, and they're from World War I. So let's have a quick look. So the van is just a stone throw away, just over my shoulder here, but decided to stop at this cafe, get myself a cup of tea. It says Blyth Battery defending our port. So I thought, support the local economy. Mind you, it was only £1.20 for a cuppa. Anyway, cheers. So just over there, I'll put a picture up on the screen as well. I've just seen, I've lived a sheltered life, so I've never seen one of these before. It's an actual dog wash. Now, I've seen dog washes, but not one out in public. So basically, once your dog's been on the beach, been rolling about or whatever, you can take your dog there to this wash. It's like a little stainless steel bath with hoses and stuff like that. Now, it does cost £9, so which I thought was a bit expensive. But I don't know if you get shampoos with that or whatever. But anyway, and I don't know whether you get a hairdryer as well or it's just to wash your dog off. But £9 to wash your dog before you put the dog back in the car. I don't think many people would use that actually. I think they'd be prepared and put towels down in the back of the car for the dog and wash the dog when they get home. But first time I've seen one of those. We're going to go further down the coast now to St Mary's Lighthouse. It's just 11 mile away. We're going to have a look at that. And as if by magic, we're here. Imagine if that was a thing where you could just click your fingers and go from one place to the other. In that reminiscent of the Tomorrow People. I don't know if you remember that TV series or not from the 70s. Anyway, we're here at St Mary's Lighthouse at the car park. I've managed to squeeze in. This is not a free car park. I do have to pay here. But I'm going to turn the camera around and show you where we are. So this is a car park. That's where I'm parked up there. There's a car park closer, but this was empty. I thought it'd be good to stay there. So we've got here Whitley Bay, and I'll be going over to Whitley Bay a little bit later on. I'm going to get some fish and chips there. And I don't know if you can notice right on this, kind of focus on my finger, right on the tip there is Tynemouth. We're going down to there as well because there's a structure there. There's one, I know there's one at Scarborough and there's one at Seaham, and there's one there, a sculpture by, I think it's Ray Lonsdale. So I'm going to go and check that out. As you can see in the distance where I'm just about to walk to, we've got the lighthouse. So let's go and check it out. So as you can see, a fantastic view here at St Mary's Lighthouse. So now it's time to head into Whitley Bay. Going to get some fish and chips. We are at the seaside, so it'd be rude not to. So I've got my fish and chips, and I've just come to sit down. I need to sit down because it was £12.95 for fish and chips. I think that's the most I've ever paid for fish and chips. Anyway, let's have a look and see what I got. Well, that was fish and chips at the Whitley Whaler, just to prove I finished them. There's my box, nice and empty. All I can say is it's good enough for Vera, good enough for me. Right, let's move on. Let's have a look around. So if you're a big fan of watching the TV show Vera, you'll recognise this corner here. I'm just going to spin around as well, and you should recognise this building because this was in one of the episodes as well. I mean, I'm not an expert on Vera. I do like the programme. I'm not an expert. I mean, it wouldn't be my specialist subject on University Challenge, but Just point out, this is North Tyneside Council. Now, not getting political, but if you notice, they are flying the Union Jack at the top on their flagpole. So, well done, North Tyneside Council. So, I don't know if this is normal for Saturday afternoon, but we've got plenty of food stalls here. People chilling out, plenty of tables and chairs, and also behind me we got some live entertainment on there as well. So plenty going on in Whitley Bay this Saturday afternoon. So I've just come north of, we're still on Whitley Bay, the bay, but I've just come north of where the amusements were and the singing were and the food stalls. In fact, I've just come along here, along the seafront. And then I've come to the Rendezvous Cafe. Now this cafe, I'm sounding posh now, cafe, whichever you want, because it's rendezvous, to say cafe. So Rendezvous Cafe. Anyway, here it is in the background. This has been in Vera as well, so I thought I'd come along to take a quick snap of this. I have taken some pictures of this before, but it was a few years ago. It was midweek and there was nobody about. But this is the Rendezvous Cafe. So pictures here, and then we're gonna go up and a walk back down and back to the van. So I've come inside the Rendezvous Cafe, just to take a picture inside of the silhouettes of people against the windows, because they've got fantastic windows here. And while I'm here, I thought I might as well sit down, rest my feet, and I've guess what? Yeah, a cup of tea. So I'm just waiting for it to come. And it's back in the van and on to the next stop. But what I'm going to do is make this video a two-part video, because if I add all the footage together, I'm going to be going on for about an hour-long video, which I've never done before. So I'm going to put this into two parts. But do join me next time, because we're going to go from here, we're going to go to Tynemouth, we're going to go to Seaham, we're going to go to Seaton Carew, and also Saltburn by the Sea. We get to something which is a bit controversial for van lifers. So do stay tuned. Also, one thing, if you could do me a favour, if you could sort of give this video a thumbs up, if you could like and also subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything, it just helps the channel out. So many thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.